I've been seeing espresso martinis everywhere, so here are my espresso martini inspired tiramisus. I followed the tiramisu recipe from the blog Taste Better from Scratch. I started by making the whipped cream, and I doubled the amount from the original recipe. I added my heavy cream, vanilla, and sugar to my KitchenAid and gave that a few minutes to fully whip. I like to whip it just a few seconds past stiff peaks, so that way when I bring out my mascarpone and start to gently fold that in, it becomes the perfect texture. Once I finish that, I just set it aside for later. I ended up putting too many marshmallows in the stem of each of my glasses, so I didn't have to fill it with whipped cream. I then cut each one of my ladyfingers into 2 pieces, one a third of it and the other 2/3. I then went ahead and added my whipped cream to my piping bag and piped my first layer of whipped cream into all of my glasses. I then went ahead and started making my espresso mixture. I ended up using about 2 cups of cold espresso and about 4 tablespoons of Kahlua. After I mixed that all together, I took the smaller cut, the 1/3 of my ladyfingers, very quickly dipped both sides into the espresso and topped it right on top of my whipped cream. I then went ahead and piped a second layer of whipped cream right over all of those. Then I took the 2/3 size of the ladyfingers and dipped both sides quickly in the espresso and put 2 of them in each cup. After that, I piped my final layer of whipped cream and used an offset spatula just to slightly smooth it out. Finally, I dusted each one with cocoa powder. You could definitely be more generous with it than I was. After that, I let them rest in the fridge for at least 4 hours and they were ready to serve.